Hello there, Aquarius. I'm Michelle B, and I created a extended monthly reading for you for April of 2021. And what did I title it? You're earning a level up. So what I got from this reading, I'm just going to do a brief overview of it for you. But if you want to see the long extended version, there's a link in the description box below that'll take you over to Vimeo so that you can see it play out. My nose has been itchy, excuse me. That means that there's magic afoot. There's something special happening right now. Who knows? Anyway, it's like you've been plugging away, working away at yourself, trying to, it's not like you've been trying to earn extra money or, you've been trying to like create some relationship or something like that. Those are things that are kind of there, but you yourself, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, have been building up and improving and doing better and better for yourself. So other people have noticed what to embrace and what to leave behind for the month of April. These cards, the energies from these cards will dictate the flow of the rest of the reading for the month. So what to embrace, we've got the Victory card, the Six of Wands. Other people realizing how far you've come, and you feeling pretty darn proud of yourself too. You're like, I have earned my level up. I'm doing better and better. And what to leave behind, the Four of Cups energy, which is that victim mentality. I never have enough. Like, it's not my fault that I don't get to have what I want. Instead, you're turning everything around to being like, I can get anything that I want. If there's something that's in my life that's not working the way that I want it to, I can change that. I have the power to change that. And you're really embracing that concept for the month of April. You have been, but it's like it's really coming in. Anytime like a negative vibe comes in, you're like, I don't have to have that. I can change that around. And it's foreign. The idea that you can't feel good is a foreign idea to you. It's just weird to you. Where it would have been perfectly normal in the past. I'm reading my notes as I'm speaking to you. So from there, itchy nose. From there we go to my three favorite subjects, which are your soul purpose, your prosperity and abundance, your physical stuff in this physical existence, and your love connections. Those are the relationships that we have with other people. And so for your soul purpose, I got the Four of Swords coming up in the upright. The Four of Swords is all about resting and recalibrating, creating a new plan going forward. I go through, and in the reading I elaborate, I clarify, I pull a few more cards on each of these subjects and get a really good idea of what to expect, get some really good guidance and advice on how to go forward, and even sometimes why that guidance and advice is coming through. It's about the extended reading is about 25 to 30 minutes long. Yours is like 27, 28 minutes, and it's full of some great information, but it's for your soul purpose. It's all about taking a rest because you have been working really hard. When your emotional, physical, and spiritual cup is full, everything that overflows out of it can be for other people. When we're talking about your soul purpose, how you make the lives of other people better, how you improve the quality of life for others. If you can take really good care of yourself, you can take care of other people. So this month, for not just you, but many of the signs that I read for, is about just pulling back and just doing you. Because Aries season is I am. Take care of me first before I am of service to others. And then moving on to your prosperity and abundance. Now we got the Ace of Pentacles. Boom, 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 boom. That's a pretty big gift. I like that. Clearing space in your physical environment for or releasing emotional dead weight. Those are the messages that I got when I clarified this card a little bit more. So in your like, if you want an increase, you want to level up, an increase in your economic prosperity, in your abundance, right? You want a level up in your physical, in your physique. You want to take good care of your body. You want to be healthy. The first thing to do is You got to get rid of the old crap. If you want to level up, you got to get rid of stuff that is not serving you anymore. That's what all of these messages were about in this reading, was about looking at what you have and saying, I don't need that anymore. In fact, having that thing gives me bad energy. So get rid of it, anything that in your environment. So I clarified that quite a bit more in the reading. And then finally going over to your love prospects. So before I get started on that, I want to explain that I realized that there's a spectrum of different kinds of relationships that Aquarius could possibly be in, from being in a committed connection to not being in a committed connection but wanting to be in one. And then there are those of you who are not looking for a connection at all and are perfectly happy being single but would like to have some guidance on how to love yourself better and how to navigate the intimate connections that you do have. And then there are those that have all these relationships anywhere in the spectrum in between. But I do look at those 3 scenarios in this reading, and you can choose the guidance that suits you best in that reading. But I take 3 cards, or sometimes it's 1 card, but whatever comes out. 3 cards came out for this as a kind of a header for this reading, and it was the 2 pages, Page of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse, and then we had the Knight of Wands. Now, this is interesting. The energy that I got from this is a little bit of like an annoyance. Like, this is you being annoyed. Somebody's annoying you. And then there's this other person that's coming in and they're like showing these little efforts of interest or affection, and it's never amounts to anything. They're like, but I'm trying, but it never really amounts to anything. And so you're getting more and more annoyed. That's what this energy is like, kind of snappy, kind of annoying. And then there's the Knight of Wands is like, he's passionate, but he's also like, the fire goes out really easily as well. So I feel like these two are there. These 2 energies are there, like, hey, I got lots of love for you. And it's like, will you come back when you actually have something of value? So, I mean, I look into that, and, you know, I elaborate on that in all of these different kinds of relationships. But what I'm saying is, like, basically you want passion. I feel like the Knight of Wands being there is all about wanting passion, wanting something real, wanting something tangible, wanting something long lasting, like instead of it being like this big whoosh, electrical fire, you want more like the slow simmering hearth. It's like, yeah, I need like something you can always depend on. So instead of looking for it in other people, you're being encouraged to grow that flame within yourself, to work on creating romance for yourself, taking yourself out on dates. Remember, Aries season is I am. So I am finding out what lights me up, just doing it myself. And what happens is you attract that kind of energy back to yourself. When you're consistent with yourself, when you're not in and out and flighty, then you will attract this long-term mature energy. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave off. Like I said, if you want to go deeper, a much longer reading, go to that Vimeo link that's in the description box below. But I see it's kind of a good month for you, because it's like, it's all about number 1 for all the signs. It's Aries season. We're a little bit Aries this month. I'll talk to you later.